What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Papa JT, bringing you my Week 1 analysis and preview of the Tennessee Titans versus the Miami Dolphins. So, both of these teams had pretty huge off seasons, positive and negative. Of course, the Tennessee Titans signing the Houston Texans former defensive coordinator Mike Vrabel after surprisingly letting go of Mike Mularkey, because Mike Mularkey didn't want to change the offense to better suit Marcus Mariota. And they signed, Dion Lewis, and they signed Malcolm Butler, who will improve their defense a lot, which passing-wise they ranked 28th in the NFL. And the Miami Dolphins had a huge offseason in a bad way, losing Ndamukong Suh, who was one of the best players on their defense, and they lost Jarvis Landry, probably the best offensive player that the Miami Dolphins have had in some time. So, I'm going to get into the offensive and defense comparison of each team. We have the Tennessee Titans offense versus the Miami Dolphins defense. The Tennessee Titans in total offense last year were 23rd in the NFL. They averaged 314 yards per game, which was better than what I expected. They also passing the ball with 23rd. They passed the ball for 199.4 yards per game. They rushed the ball 114.6 yards per game, which ranked 15th in the NFL, and I thought they would be ranked a little bit higher in that regard. Derrick Henry had a pretty good year, and points per game they had 20.9. The Miami Dolphins on defense were better than what I expected. They were 16th, only giving up 335.7 yards per game. They allowed 225.5 passing yards per game, which was 16th. And they were 14th stopping the run, allowing 110.5 rushing yards per game, and they gave up 24.6 points per game. So the Miami Dolphins defense is a lot better than what I expected it last year, but losing Ndamukong Suh, how is that going to impact them? Now, the secondary is majorly improved. They added Micah Fitzpatrick with Rashard Jennings, who I hope I said his name right. So the secondary might be one of the best in the NFL. I'm sold that Micah Fitzpatrick is going to be a very good pro. Comparing the Miami Dolphins offense to the Tennessee Titans defense, the Miami Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill got injured. He's back in the fold now, so the offense should hopefully be better, even though they did lose Jarvis Landry. They were 25th in total offense, getting 307.7 offensive yards per game. They were 18th passing the ball, passing for 220.9 yards per game. They were 29th rushing the ball, 86.8 rushing yards per game, and they only had 17.6 points per game. And that's because Ryan Tannehill was injured. I believe Ryan Tannehill is going to make this offense a tad bit better. I believe they will be at least 15 to 18th, somewhere around that range. And the Tennessee Titans on defense were really, really good. They have a really good defensive line. They probably have one of the top 5 front sevens in the NFL. They were 13th in total defense, allowing 328 yards per game. They were 25th versus the pass. They were not good at all. Led by rookie Adoree Jackson, they allowed 239.3 passing yards per game, but they were very good stopping the run with that great front seven they have. 4th in the NFL, only allowing 88.8 rushing yards per game, and they gave up 22.3 points per game, And the key to victory that each team needs to execute to win. The Tennessee Titans need to utilize Marcus Mariota's legs. He's fully healthy now, so he should be able to run the ball a lot better than what he was last year. And they need to blitz the Miami Dolphins often as possible, because Ryan Tannehill is coming back. The offensive line isn't really good. It's probably one of the worst in the NFL. And the Miami Dolphins, on the other hand, need to force the Tennessee Titans wide receivers to make plays. I'm not sold on the Tennessee Titans receiving core one bit. They have a lot to prove, and the Miami Dolphins need to make those guys prove it. And they need to utilize Kenyon Drake as a wide receiver. So Kenyon Drake is probably the vocal point of the Miami Dolphins offense now, the former playmaker from Alabama. I feel he's a pretty balanced back. He can run and he can catch. He can line up as a wide receiver sometimes. So the Miami Dolphins need to utilize him in this game if they want to be effective, because I don't see them having a big day rushing the ball against this Tennessee Titans front seven. So they need to get Kenyon Drake the ball in other ways, which would be passing. So my prediction, I have the Tennessee Titans winning this game. I don't think it's going to be a very high scoring game. I have them winning 17-13 versus the Miami Dolphins. That's my final prediction. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Who do you think will win, the Tennessee Titans or Miami Dolphins? Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and thanks for watching.